What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
And I am back to carry on seeing where we can go into Dragon Age 2. And why is that still there? I thought I deleted that. Oh well, not much I can do about it now. Anyway, yeah, we finished Act 1. We finished the expedition. We had the horrible thing that happened with a certain character that will remain unnamed for the moment. And now we have just met with the Viscount. And yes, we have quests and side quests. Right, so can I get through here? Ah, hello.
Well, you have certainly risen through the rank. Good for you.
Nobody's bitter, are they? Right. So main plot, we've got Demands to the Qunari and Black Powder Courtesy. Wait a minute, we've still got that one available. I thought we finished that. Speak to the Arishok in the Qunari compound by the docks. And the continued Qunari presence in the city is causing tension. Viscount's concern appears matched by the Arishok's annoyance. The root of the problem must be found. Okay. Right. So I've got... yeah, I've got these two. So Mark of the Assassin is the one I'm going to be doing this chapter, so before we get to the end. Memento of the Past, I'm going to hold on to that until we're in Act 3, because that one is the Legacy DLC. I'm wondering where the Exile Prince stuff is, because we did a bit for Sebastian in Act 1, but haven't seen him since. So, we've got these ones for our side characters. So, plans for the future. Talk to Varric in Lowtown's Hangman Pub. Okay. Visit Anders. Speak with Anders at his clinic in Darktown. Okay. Calling on the captain. Catch up with Aveline in the barracks. Then catch up with Fenris. Isabella's ongoing search. And then Repentance. Oh, Sebastian. That's interesting. Varric, Anders, Aveline, Fenris, Isabella and Sebastian. So no Merrill at the moment. Sebastian is something he would like to discuss with you at the Chantry. So yes, we'll have to do that one. So again, we're going into the another section of the game which feels mostly like side quests, and all of them are, or most of them are linking in with parts of the main story. So I think I'm going to go talk to Aveline first, because
good day, Sirrah.
I'm in the right place. I think she should be through here. There we go.
We'll need to give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed. You'd think the captain of the guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
That's why I remain unimportant. Less pressure.
For now.
As if the return of the Amels hasn't set Hightown on its ear.
As long as it's off its ass.
Sure, have your fun. But the coin you poured into Kirkwall tipped what balance there was.
After the last captain, you couldn't have expected this to be easy.
At least I had the guards on my side. Once they understood, they rallied. And those who didn't weren't fit to hold the crest. Stack friends against the enemies. I don't know if I came out ahead, but it's for the better.
Grouse all you want. But the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me, Hawke. Just say the word.
Yeah, that literally is just a catch-up. Okay. Right, so let's do the rounds then. So first off, let's get some party members. So unfortunately we're missing little sister. So, right, let's bring Anders with Varric and... You know, I'm loath to bring Fenris because he's also a melee character. I'd like to have another range character, which I've only got the option of either... Actually, no, I've got 2 range characters there, so another melee character would probably work. Yeah, let's take Fenris, because we haven't had much with him.
We should move on.
Yes. I'm going to try and keep Anders in the party more to see if I can get more influence on his side of things.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
We can't all be short and bearded like your people, Bowden.
Indeed. It's quite a shame, really. I came to deliver this to you. The last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found in the deep roads. It seems your friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes? Quite well done.
It took 3 years then.
So you raced here just to give me this?
Oh, I didn't want to be responsible for so much coin. Just holding that purse was making me sweat. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sanders' life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know he is safe.
Ah, yes, so he repays me by moving in.
Let me guess. This was Mother's idea?
Probably.
As you say, yes. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that you return to the mansion when you have a chance.
Yes,
You
okay.
can't miss the keep.
It practically screams nothing. Did I hear correctly? You are an abomination.
Why don't you shout? I don't think everyone heard you.
Do you see yourself as harmless then? An abomination who would never harm anyone?
Like ripping someone's heart out of his chest.
I did that at the behest of no demon.
So we agree that it doesn't take a demon for someone to be a vicious killer. Good.
Ah, those two do not like each other. Might be a good idea
Quiet day in
to
Hightown. Just the way I like it.
separate them. But yes, now the home that we have is this one
You
here.
should really post some guards outside your estate, considering all the trouble you get into.
Might be an idea. But yeah, this is actually the old Amel estate, which is now the Hawke estate. So we've moved back in. Nice luxurious place. Ah, there's a dog. Table with all the letters that I'm receiving. Fan mail, surely. And an ominous door.
You've settled in nicely.
It's just luck. And skill.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
Yes.
So how can I be of service this time?
Someone's trying to be a guard, poorly. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
Yeah.
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Muzzle the geezer. Got it.
I would never say that. But if it leads somewhere genuine, I'll pick it up on your word. If he shuts up, that's good too. He's in the gallows. Thanks, Hawke. I appreciate it.
Right. So let's have a look at the dog.
I like the doggy. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff.
It looks like they're having a nice chat.
Yes.
Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the hero of Ferelden's camp.
You mean the King of Ferelden?
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child.
And your
It's
hair's a
not
bit
something I
grayer.
could have imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amel again.
Just don't go all pompous on me, all right?
I promise. If there's one thing I learned in Ferelden, it's that good people can be born in a hut as easily as a palace. Honestly, after so many years as a peasant's wife, it feels strange to have nothing to do. But I can't spend the rest of my life mourning Bethany and Carver. They're gone, and I can't bring them back. I guess I just need to start picking you out a suitable husband.
That's assuming the character wants a husband. Oh, bloody hell. There's quite a few of these. Okay, Night Terrors. Right. Hope this letter finds you well. I've often thought of you these past 3 years. Without your kindness, my Fainriel would have been long since sold to slavers. So that was the elf mage who he was causing trouble at the alienage, and he needed to be found. I think he was trying to get out, and found his way to slavers, and we managed to rescue him, and he had a choice: either go to the Chantry or go to the Dalish, and we convinced him to go to the Dalish. Interesting. Ariane is his mother. So did he go back? Instead, he has thrived and begun to master his magic, but now his nightmares have caught up with him, and neither the Keeper nor the First Enchanter know how to help. I don't know where else to turn. Hang on, the First Enchanter? That's in the Chantry or the Circle of Magic. So they went to them eventually anyway? Please come to my home in the alienage. We will be waiting to speak with you. Thank you again for your compassion, or the compassion you've shown him. Okay. The Underground Railroad. Terry of Starkhaven. Many people in the city owe you their lives, and I'm one of them. When my friends and I were cornered by Templars, you helped us escape. Over the years, most Starkhaven apostates have been captured. Oh, those were the apostates we found in the cave that I think Thrask was helping us with. And we convinced them to leave. There was one who join the Chantry. Unless it's a different group. I can't remember. I've remained free. You've done so much for the apostates. If you are moved to do more, contact Mistress Selby near the docks. She knows of many ways you could save more lives. Forever in your debt. A bit of knowledge. Sarah Hawke. I dunno. Okay. Years past, I fell into wickedness and was swept up in the mad ambitions of the blood mage Taranay. You spared my life at the Blooming Rose, and for many months I wish you had killed me. I found the Maker's light in my deepest despair, and I now seek absolution. Oh, that was Iduna, the exotic or something at the Blooming Rose. She had manipulated some people with blood magic. Taroni wrote many tomes containing dark secrets she learned from the Fade. She protected them with demons forged into their very bindings. You must find and destroy these tomes, lest others follow her dark path. I wish I could help you, but the Templars never let me leave my cell. I could only send my prayers, and a letter, apparently. Okay. Note from Fainriel. Okay. So the mothers messaged me, and now Fainriel as well. To Hawk, life with the Dalish hasn't been easy. Keeper Marathali tries her best, but I don't know what else she can do for me. The younger elves won't accept me, and I often hear them whispering behind my back. The elders have more discretion, but I can see it in their eyes they're afraid of me. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Sometimes it feels like you're the only person I can trust. Feeling inadequate? Oh, God. Flag flying at half-mast? Does your soldier not stand to attention? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads? Does your come to Jorman's apothecary and ask for our special sauce? Our special sauce is infused with the essences of 52 herbs. Got a moth flying around. It's completely natural, completely safe, and absolutely effective. You'll never feel the same again. Be the man other men want to be. Be the man you deserve to be. Oh, God. Probably going to go talk to him at some point. From Elrin, okay. Masera Hawk, very formal. Words aren't enough to convey how grateful I am. Thank you for saving my daughter from that monster. When I look at my little girl, I'm reminded of what you did for my family. Oh, that was the one. There was a magistrate, I think, who sent us out to bring back a criminal, and that criminal turned out to be his own son, who was murdering pretty young girls because they didn't have the right to be so pretty. And he begged to be killed, so we put him out of his misery. And he actually let one girl go, and that's the girl of this man or this elf talking here. Leah has found a hero in you. She's become interested in swordplay and combat, and she speaks of joining the guard one day. She seems none the worse for wear. Well, considering the elves are kind of like the lowest of the low in Ferelden society, although technically we're not in Ferelden because we're in Kirkwall, although it is, I think, Ferelden people. The idea of an elf joining the guard, I mean, Aveline had certainly let me in. A strangely official-looking letter. Dear Sir or Madam, I am Lord Akim Falk of Starkhaven. I have faith in the Maker and Andraste, his beloved prophet, that I must bring this matter of urgent business to you. Years ago, I served the office of Seneschal to the royal family of Starkhaven. Sadly, they have been deposed, ousted by a foul usurper. I represent His Royal Highness Prince Corbinian Vale, the true heir to the throne, and with your help, Maker willing, we will see him wear the crown of Starkhaven once more. His Highness has a fortune of 11,000 sovereigns locked away in the vaults of the Royal Bank in Antiva. With access to his fortune, he can raise an army to retake the throne, but it's too dangerous for His Highness to simply withdraw the funds himself. This is where we require your discreet assistance and discretion. Simply send me the details of an open bank account in Kirkwall, and we will arrange that the funds are transferred to you. My king will then contact you to retrieve his funds, leaving you with a hefty reward. I must warn you, the Antivans do not consider the account viable if it contains less than 100 sovereigns. Oh, it's like the the Prince messages that keep going around. I can never remember which country they were notorious for coming from. I'll mark it as red. Oh well. Strange letter from Lothering. Heard of you a lot in the free marches. Don't know why you'd bother. I suppose it's better than all lay. They got spiders up there, big ones. Couldn't swing a dead cat around here without hitting a giant spider, but the blight drove them away. Maker, dark days ahead, mark my words. A man can't even cover his blighted land with poisonous traps. Old Balin. And that's a reference to a character you meet at the beginning of Dragon Age Origins. When you actually get to Lothering at the beginning, there's a whole load of people you can interact with. And one of them is this there are two farmers who both want to protect their land from the Darkspawn, so they're looking for traps. One of them has traps, but he wants poison to put on them, and the other one just wants traps. And old Balin is the one who wanted the poisonous one, so I'm guessing he survived by the look of it. Another message from Lothering. Dearest Leandra, I hope you and the children are holding up. I'm so sorry about Carver. I remember the dear boy helping me trap rats in the cellar. The blight has taken too much from us. Thank the Maker for the hero of Ferelden and the Grey Wardens. You mean the King of Ferelden. Things are slowly getting back to normal in most parts of the country, but Lothering has gone for good. We had hoped to rebuild there, but the blight poisoned the land. It'll take decades for the earth to recover. It may never. Redcliffe is a nice place, and I'm starting to see it as home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but it's recovered. Perhaps you could visit sometime. Please write me again. I wish to hear about life in Kirkwall. Send my regards to I'll send my regrets and fond regards to the children. Your friend Miriam. Okay. And family letters. Oh. Marion, as in my character's name. So it's official. I'm a Grey Warden. Stroud says I'm lucky that the Warden's ritual has kept the taint at bay. Not sure if I call it luck, but I'm alive. It's been brutal going through this. I have awful nightmares. I close my eyes and hear whispering. Is it real or am I going mad? I'll survive that too. That's my life now. Survival, getting through each day. That's what we wanted, isn't it? Tell Mother I miss her. With love, Bethany. Was that the best option for her? Because the other option was, there are two other options. One, let her die, or allow her to be taken into the Chantry. Now, I believe in both cases of her surviving, you can actually run into her in the finale of Act 3. But that's going to be a ways off. Order runes. Oh, right, because we can buy runes through one of the traders we met before.
I've been wondering if I shouldn't remarry. I'm sure the last thing you need is your mother watching over your shoulder every time you come home. But perhaps there is still life once your children have outgrown you.
Sounds like you've got someone in mind.
Nothing I'm ready to share yet, so don't pry. But it is refreshing to think I could still be courted at this age.
Any more?
Seneschal Bran has a son about your age.
Oh, shut up. Right. Anything more from these guys?
If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help.
Enchantments.
Right. So that is where I get into the Legacy DLC, and I think that one is where I get into the Mark of the Assassin. So yes, those will be for later, because I still need to watch the videos that my friend messaged me about, because there was a series of shorts that they did centering around the character, which lead into binary, which means I can quite literally run around in effectively what I'm wearing right now. Okay.
That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude.
Well, she's not in there right now, so... Right, just check on the dog. No, he's sleeping.
Welcome home, Sir. A letter arrived for you. It's on the desk. That's where I'll put messages which come while you're out.
No, we've read all of them. Yeah, weird to hear that that triggers even while I'm already in there. Okay. Right, so who are the ones I took before? Well, you know what? Actually, I want to keep Anders in the party because of what I mentioned before, so Yes. Right, so... I mean, we can still go to Gamlen's house. Although we have to physically go there. So, who else do we have to visit? Right, the Chantry, that's where we see Sebastian. There's also the Hanged Man. Yeah, let's go to the Hanged Man. And have a chat with... Ah yes, Isabella's over
Blondie,
there.
I don't mean to sound critical, but have you considered a new line of work?
Such as?
Pretty much anything. I don't think Renegade Mage has a bright future, or any retirement plan.
Right, so let's head up into the meeting room. And let's chat with Varric.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble.
Anders.
Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
After everything that happened with Bethany, that's probably good thinking. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Yes. Right, so Isabella's here, so we need to have a chat with her because she has something. Now, one thing that's absolutely hilarious is my first playthrough of this. I completely missed Isabella.
Went into the back room for another keg of ale one day and never returned. So you be careful going back there.
I promise. If I go back there, I won't be alone.
Oh, Isabella. I'll tell her to behave, but you know she's not going to.
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
Ah, romance option. But no, she's not the character I'm going to be romancing. That's Anders for this story run.
And here I was hoping you'd forgotten.
If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it.
Okay.
It's 3 bits from...
Right then, so since we're over here, let's go to see Meryl. Although we didn't have a quest for her...
By the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
Okay. In that case, let's go and see Anders in his clinic. I mean, he's in the party, so surely we could have had the conversation, but no, we have to be in a specific location.
I've been neglecting my patients lately. I should spend more time here.
Okay.
Don't come running to me next time you pick up one of these diseases.
Isn't that the point of magic?
Oh dear.
I don't want to know.
No.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
Don't tell me these things. I might have to lock you up to keep them off you.
Sweetheart, I'm not letting anyone lock me up. You included. The Knight Commander is out of control. Even her own people have been talking about it. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Yeah, we're romancing Anders for this one because I want to see how things pan out with him.
If they want you, they'll have to come through me.
Just being with me puts you at risk.
And?
The Knight Commander has declared supporting apostates a hanging offense. The thought of them hurting you. Everything I've done to control this. I don't care. I would drown us in blood to keep you safe.
Oh, good. Okay, staying in control is one romance option. Another one is say calling him out for being romantic, and then there's breaking it off.
You don't think we should start with flowers? Jewelry?
If that's the man you're looking for, you're in the wrong place. There will be more violence. I know that. If you tie yourself to me, I'll only hurt you.
You keep saying that. You haven't yet.
You could have a normal life. You don't want to be with an apostate. Don't tempt me. Not unless you're ready for what that means.
Oh, I have no intention of not tempting. It's simply just the story arc I want to follow through.
The Templars have become more active in their hunt for me. I won't be able to stay here long.
Okay.
Dark Town. No better place to disappear.
Just noticed that Fenris can level up. I've got 15 points to allocate because he hasn't been in the party much. Okay, let's whack that up there. Give him some more stamina. Yeah. And how many? 5 ability upgrades. Okay. Right. Okay, so he's got Battle Master like I do. So let's see what he's got in all of these. So, damage up to 50%, inverse proportional to health. Oh god. So yeah, as his health gets low, his damage increases to a maximum of 50%. Blimey, they need high levels. Each time an enemy is killed, his pace quickens for a while. Kills an enemy, restores his stamina. I shall take that one because that one's a bonus to defense. That improves that one. Yeah, we'll take those. And because he uses two-handed weapons, yeah, he hasn't got as many abilities as I do. Right. Okay. Death Root. Not that I'm doing anything with.
Can't go up to Lowtown. Won't let me near the market.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything with the the potions because you kind of only need those for higher difficulties. Right, so we've spoken to Anders. Who else have we need to speak with? I think that's practically everybody. So there's Fainriel in Lowtown. There's Sebastian up at the Chantry. Yeah, let's go up and talk to Sebastian because that's one of the DLCs because I haven't experienced those. I'm very curious to see. Oh.
But why was your friend made tranquil? Do you know?
No, and it doesn't matter. Nobody deserves that.
I know some mages who deserve that.
Really? Perhaps they should start making slaves tranquil. Then they wouldn't dream of escaping. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Slaves do not attract demons that try to possess them.
Which clearly justifies it. What a perfect solution.
I see Torlin.
Forgive me, Your Grace.
Ah, so that's... Oh, Evil Tome, Forbidden Knowledge.
Suitors faster. An overbearing mother or a duck-faced daughter.
I'm sorry.
You found one of Tyrone's books. The pages are filled with the secrets of blood magic. You feel a stirring power as you look upon it. So take the book, read the book, or destroy the book. Gonna have to destroy it. And if I was playing a mage run, I would probably look into it. Oh, just like that. Destroyed the book. And in the process, we are being attacked. Varric got in the way.
Get back! How about you?
Come here and give the young girl a kiss.
Oh, there's a seduction demon. A desire demon, I should say.
Now you fall!
Okay. Didn't expect to be jumped by demons in the Chantry. Loot some stuff. Okay. Getting a little tickle in the back of the throat. Right. And this door as well. Okay, Varric, can you unlock that?
You want me to do what? I don't think so.
Unfortunately, no. Right. So let's head down and talk to Sebastian. Yeah, because with the whole Iduna plotline, if you kill her, you don't learn about these books and don't get the opportunity to destroy them or learn from them.
I thought it would end here. That young lady, Hawke, she decimated Flint Company. No survivors. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Oh.
Death is never justice.
Hawke, we were just talking about you.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
Hawke said sarcastically.
You know, I hate it when you do that.
Hawke muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf. If, you two have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Tell me about this family.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johanne Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
Which in a fantasy world is never a good thing.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money? Power? It's hard to say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility. But I can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
This is why the cycle of violence never gets broken.
You jest, but that's the truth. Give this up, Sebastian. Dedicate yourself to the Chantry as you swore.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
Why is everyone looking at me?
I don't know why Choir Boy here didn't yell Hawke to the rescue. That's clearly what he was going for.
Yeah.
If this allows Sebastian to make peace, it is worth doing.
Weren't you against it a moment ago?
Lesser causes.
Please. I have no one else to turn to. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
Ah, right. So now, interestingly, the party looks well balanced across the screen, whereas before it was just all the way over to Anders. And he's an archer as well, which is an interesting point because the party didn't include an archer other than Varric. And when you consider there are 2 or 3 mages, unless you have Alcava, in which case there are 2 big 2 weapon fighters. You've got Aveline as kind of like the average all round, and you've got Isabella as the pure rogue. Although Varric is better at picking locks, which is odd. But anyway, let's stick with what we have at the moment. But yeah, he is now available until we decide to go see Lady Harriman, and at that point it's going to force him to be in the party. So, where to next? Got Night Terrors over there. Repentance. Which was Repentance? Oh, main plot, we've got prime suspects, so speak to Emmerich. Emmerich. I'll speak to Fenris, okay. Accompany Sebastian to Lady Harriman's estate to learn why. Okay. Right, so we've got that for the side content. Side quests. Forbidden Knowledge, yes, we're working on that. And the Underground. Okay. Right, so I think speaking with Fenris should be the next one. So I think the reason there's no marker for him is because he's in the party. But yes, let's have a chat with him.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Yes.
3 years. There's still no sign of Denarius. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion?
No.
It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Denarius killed him. Either way, if Denarius is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
Do you really not know?
My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost.
Sounds like a Wolverine story, though.
I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
And the romance option is they could be. Okay.
Your problems are my problems.
Unlucky you. But enough. You have much to keep you busy, I'm certain.
Right, okay. So at the moment, all of the, or most of the NPC meetups are literally nothing more than just a get-together and say hi. So... Oh yeah, I was looking at the Repentance one. What was the Repentance? Oh yeah. So, I'm thinking... Let's go to the Gallows and initiate that one there with Emmerich.
I've heard about the Circle of Magi outside of the Imperium, but I've never been in one. Are you certain it's wise for us to come here, considering who we're with?
I don't think the Templars will be surprised to see another mage here, do you?
Maybe not.
Well, not considering
I'll
how
try
many
to look
I've got.
sufficiently meek and oppressed.
You're not helping.
This seems more like a prison. I wonder if it's more effective than the Circle I know.
How is the Imperial Circle of Magi different?
Once upon a time, it was as it is here. The Chantry watched the Magisters closely for any signs of corruption or weakness. Then it changed. The Magisters were permitted to watch over their own, and Templars kept only to enforce the law. What happened next was inevitable. The Magisters rule again, as powerful as they ever were.
You said the Chantry used to watch the Magisters. Why did they stop?
You must remember that the attitude towards magic is different in Tevinter. Magisters came from wealthy families, bloodlines that had nurtured magical talent for countless generations. The Chantry was not trying to control poor peasants, but the scions of the greatest houses in the Imperium.
I thought the Magisters had been thrown down by the Chantry.
On the contrary, Andraste never defeated the Imperium. A great army conquered the south, but not the north. The Magisters eventually surrendered to the Chantry, but they did so on their terms. They kept their influence. Thus, they reclaimed what they lost over the centuries. Some battles are lost by inches.
Yes.
You're saying the same thing could happen here?
If the mages were permitted to be their own watchers, of course. It is too easy for a mage to resort to blood magic if they feel the need is great enough.
As easy as it is to resort to a sword. You were created as a living weapon. Should you not be trusted with your freedom?
My powers are not controlled by a demon. A mage can desire power, justice, revenge, protection. Any cause will do, and then they are lost.
You can't say every mage is corrupt.
All I am saying is the Imperium offers no answer. All that Andraste did long ago to end the tyranny of magic has been undone.
She ended the tyranny of magic and replaced it with an entirely new one.
Considering all that magic has done to my homeland and my race, I weep for your predicament. Power corrupts, as they say, and mages have power enough already.
Yes.
You talk about the Magisters as if they are all evil.
I have no doubt that some are good and noble men, strong enough to resist temptation. But how many temptations do you wish to offer a man before he will give in? Blood magic is everywhere in Tevinter, from the lowliest apprentice up to the Archon himself.
You can't have seen this for yourself.
Daenerys talked about it often. Of course, they say it's forbidden. Behind the smiles and closed doors, however, it's a different matter.
Oh, how Victorian.
To be a Magister in Tevinter is to be glorious. To be a powerful Magister in Tevinter, that is worth any price.
Treating every mage like a criminal isn't the answer.
And not every mage deserves the benefit of the doubt.
And I suppose you decide which ones.
Freedom is a noble ideal, but I see no oppression here. I see fear and danger. But enough. I'm sure we came here for a reason.
Yes, we did come here for a reason. Oh, Fenris rivalry has increased. Oh dear. Right, so Emmerich, because he was looking into the disappearance of Ghilenne's wife, I think it was. I can't remember her name. But, yeah, all we found was her ring.
Hello, Emmerich. The guard captain says you're still chasing disappearing acts.
That's not funny. I need your help urgently. I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Ninette, Meryn, and the other women.
There's the names.
I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
Dupuis? That's a funny name.
It's Orlesian. I believe he is descended from nobility.
Probably, yeah.
When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something. The guards raided his mansion and found nothing. They were forced to apologize, and I was reprimanded. Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
Oh, how convenient. Right, let's see.
Were you the only person investigating these murders?
Yes, unfortunately. The Templar Order believes this is a matter for the City Guard. And the City Guard, well, they rejected my evidence and dismissed the murders as isolated incidents.
Imagine Haviland was here for that.
Women are dying out there, and no one's doing anything.
Interesting, he said women, not women and men or just men, women specifically.
What have you learned about Gascard Dupuis?
He's a reclusive nobleman who's rarely seen outside his estate in Hightown. He knew 2 of the murdered women and made inquiries about the others. It cannot be a coincidence.
It cannot be a coincidence. It sounds exactly like a coincidence.
Yes, it does.
Gascard Dupuis is hiding something. I'm convinced of it.
I retrieved a sack of human remains for you. Didn't you show it to the guard?
I did. They said the remains could have been gathered together by scavengers looking for bits of gold and jewelry. They said there was no way to tell if the remains even belonged to the missing women. I had no choice but to continue the investigation on my own.
Yes.
And I'm supposed to be the outside help.
My hands are tied. I can't do this on my own. What if one of the women who died was someone you loved? If Gascard Dupuis is guilty, he must be stopped before he kills again. We have to try.
Yeah.
Why is it always Hawk to the rescue?
Yeah, why?
I can't really answer that. You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
I am Sir Ulric's now. He's the only one who can command me.
Okay, fair enough. Right, so we've got
They put the
Solicitus.
Tranquil on display out here to intimidate other mages.
I don't see any Tranquil.
You're looking well. My store is much better stocked thanks to you. If you're interested in hunting down more ingredients, I can make other creations. And of course, I'll pay you for your work.
So it took you 3 years to ask for that, yeah?
Sure. Just let me know what you need.
Perfect. I have a list of ingredients right here.
Okay, that will probably help us at some point. Okay. A couple of characters we can talk to.
Ulric placed the order for me to be made tranquil. I passed my harrowing. He can't do that.
Yeah.
You lied to me, but we caught these apostates anyway.
Make a watch over you.
Okay. Oh, there's Cullen.
Hawk, the new scion of the Amel family. Congratulations. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Oh, I want to meet Meredith. That's a step up.
Is there anything I can help the Templars with?
Oh, you're kind to offer, but after what happened with Tirani 3 years ago, the Knight Commander has closed ranks. Our own men undergo weekly questioning, and she's eliminated all work with outsiders. It's hard to keep recruitment up enough to maintain our numbers.
Yeah.
Everyone seems concerned about the Qunari. What's the Templar stance?
They are heathens. They will stop at nothing less than the eradication of the Chantry. But we can't know the immediate goals of the Qunari in Kirkwall. Should it come to open conflict, we are the largest army in the city. We will be the ones to lead its defense.
Yeah, well, they've been here for 3 years and they haven't done that.
I keep hearing about the Knight Commander. When do I get to meet her?
I'm afraid she's become more reclusive since you came to Kirkwall, Hawk.
Which is not a good
These
sign.
last 3 years especially, she's been very suspicious of outside influences. I almost wonder if something happened.
Yes. Did something happen? And here's Thrask.
The Knight Commander found Grace and the other Starkhaven mages. They're still in quarantine.
Yes, that's not good, is
Is
it?
there something you want, Anders?
You really don't have the temperament for a slave.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
Probably both.
I'm just wondering how your master didn't kill you.
How have the Templars not killed you?
I'm charming.
Oh, these two really don't like each other. Okay. Right, so we've only got the one there that's for the prime suspects, and we've got a couple out here. Oh right, herbalist tasks. I'll be doing those while I do other quests elsewhere. So that would be to go see Faenriel, and then that one, to go see the Arashok. Yes.
You really ought to take that offer, Elf. It'd keep the coterie off your back pretty much permanently.
I don't need employment.
But it wouldn't kill you to make some friends in this city. 3 years and you're practically a ghost.
I prefer it that way.
Healthy attitude there. Forget I said anything.
Oh, I always stop and listen to the banter because there's so much good writing. Ooh, there's an encounter over here. Oh, a Qunari.
You are Hawk. A patrol went missing along the Wounded Coast. The Arishok says you have some semblance of honor. So tell me, did you kill them?
If I did kill them, why would I tell you? You'd just attack me.
I seek an answer to a question. What has happened to the missing Karatam? Vengeance is not relevant to this task.
I can't be your only suspect. There's Coterie, Carter, Templars. Take your pick.
You think the boss in this city could fell a Karatam?
Maybe.
Hardly. You are another matter. If you are not responsible, I waste my time here.
Okay, that's something to look into. So we've got two... Right, so that's the Arishok over there, and also the Underground Railroad, Mistress Selby. I think I'm going to go talk to the Arishok.
It's hard to tell, but do they seem grouchier than usual?
You were allowed, Basra, until the Arishok declares otherwise.
Let's see what's going on here.
Sarah Hawk.
Yes?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Qunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawk. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlok. You will want to hunt him.
Excuse me, but this sounds like quite the feat.
It was allowed. The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it.
That merchant, Javaris.
Would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawk. You will want to hunt him.
Why was that allowed? He wanted the black powder, but instead they gave him a poison that would be pretty nasty. I mean, couldn't they have just given him something like glitter dust? Then again, that wouldn't be the Qunari way, would it?
Any idea where we can find Javaris?
I heard about a sell-off. Merchant territories and such. They don't do that unless someone left in a hurry. I'd have figured he'd rooked some noble. He's sure not a burglar.
Just tell me where he is.
I haven't kept up on the squirt. Ask the coterie.
Panahedon, Hawk. It will be interesting to see if you die.
Well, that's a sentiment. Okay. You know what? Let's go and find Javaris. I need to go talk to the coterie. So yeah, let's follow that one. Coterie in Darktown. Okay. Yeah, I won't be on for a whole lot longer. I'm going to see how much further we can get with this quest line, because it seems minor enough at the moment. I say minor, but it is actually in the list of
Boiling in oil. Too prosaic. Trapped in a cave with hungry bears right at the spring thaw.
That lets him off too easy. Dipped in molten gold and left as a statue in the Viscount's keep.
Ooh, that's poetic.
What are you two talking about?
What to do to Bartrand when I find him.
Any suggestions?
I like Anders' suggestions. They're pretty nasty. Okay.
You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintop?
We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding. So up it goes.
Sounds like he's made a few friends. Can one of them point me his way?
Ask that about anyone else, I'd have you thrown out. This one, he owes me too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
Javaris doesn't exactly sound like a masterminded work here.
No. No, he does not. Ooh. Ah, we can literally just go straight there. I thought for a moment we were going to have to go to an outside map. Or it leads to an outside map. Yes. See if we can meet up with him. Ah, it's this map. Part of it I don't think we've been to before. Ah, hello, small people.
Afraid yet? That's enough! I'll show you what stages of fear! Go down!
These guys. There's a whole bunch of them trying to deal with Varric. Right, where's the rest of them? Oh dear. Both Fenris and Anders have dropped.
Let's do this.
That was a close one.
Yeah. Should have been keeping an eye on you guys. Right, let's loot everyone. And then we'll sort out... You know, it's not like I could put them in better armour. Gotta find and unlock the armour for companions. Right, so... Oh, he really doesn't have a particularly good weapon there. That would explain that. Oh, that one's nicely more powerful. Actually, you can have that one. Oh, right, that's specific to Anders. Okay. You can take that one. I'll play around with these in more detail off stream. So, yes, where to? That's a steep set of stairs. Ah, yes, we have been here before. In another quest. We came from the other direction. Trail of bodies behind this Javaris. I sincerely hope he's still alive so that we can murder him. who's left? You!
I can't move!
You messed with the wrong dwarves!
Oh, Anders is on his own over there.
What a mess. How about you? Get back!
There's a lot of these.
That's enough!
Ooh. That was a lot of them. Just loot everything. Or everyone, I should say. Right. Okay, Varric, you're up. Because you can unlock chests. Yeah. New superior axe. Oh, that does have higher damage. Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah, I've already given him the best weapon I had available, so right. Gotta find a route through here. Just him? Deal with the archer. Deals with all of them. Oh, hello, more of you.
Get back!
I think they're all dealing with right. So then shipping a bottle. Oh. Shipping a bottle for Isabella. I don't remember that. I don't remember what it is that she's looking for, but... Oh. That'd be a spoiler if I said what. Right, so... just loot everything. And then... up here to make our way out, I think. he's dealing with all of them on his own. I expect no less.
You're pathetic!
That's enough! That any way to greet an old friend?
You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
What in blazes are you talking about?
But you don't know? Then what? You're tracking for the Qunari?
Yep.
Then she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
The obvious thief was perhaps a bit too obvious.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. And out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me. Says she's got the Qunari powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it.
Ah.
And now you're here. Great.
Right.
So far, all I see is you.
Leaving the other person behind is the first step in running away. Sorry if that's inconvenient.
Yeah, it suits.
Want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Yeah, he's an idiot, but he doesn't deserve to die.
Sounds like you have a long way to go. Hopefully.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog-lord inroaders.
Right, anything to loot from these guys? Probably not much. Okay. I think this will be a case of heading back to Kirkwall. Got the Lost Patrol there. So what have we got over here? Ah, the side alley down that way. Prime Suspect. Repentance. Oh, we can do it during the day as well. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the estate and I will finish up. It is 9:45 here at the moment. Oh, Sebastian is here.
Well, your hound is a mark of nobility in Ferelden, is he not? I have heard that gaining a Mabari's loyalty is considered the ultimate proof of character there.
He's a great dog.
That's him. My own living, breathing, slobbering status symbol.
A dog cares nothing for worldly power. The Maker would like to see us learn from them.
Snuggles just wants some
Don't
fun.
let it go to your head.
Yeah.
If you need me for anything, by all means, let me know.
Right. Just do a quick save, and yes, we shall be finishing up. Made a lot more progress today than I thought. I thought this stream was going to be entirely the expedition. I'd forgotten how short a side thing that is. When you consider they big it up and it's supposed to be something that's going to take weeks for them to do the travel for, and then suddenly it's like over in like an hour. This game does have some very, very weird pacing. But yeah, let's just quickly switch over to this view so I can have a look to see who's available for raiding. Who's out there? Oh, we've got someone who's currently playing Parasite Eve. I played that at the end of last year. Went into number 2. And that was a good game. So let's see how they're doing. Just audio's not going to come through, so yeah, can't get an idea of whether they're still going or not. And they've been up for, is it? I can't see whether they've been up for something like 4 hours. They've been going. So yeah, let's raid Flintstride. I haven't raided them before, so I think I followed them after somebody else raided them. So yeah, let's just raid in and well, share everything. Well, only so much, but I'm rambling, and yes, it's late because, well, late for me, nearing 10 p.m. So yeah, let's finish up. Yeah, as I say, made some good progress today. Made some very big choices. Oh, well, the stream has changed. They're going on a break. Just like I do. You know what? Let's raid during the break as well. Because I've seen that happen to people. It's funny when they come back and see that they've been raided. Anyway, yeah, good progress. Yeah, don't know how much longer it's going to take to get through stuff, but yeah, on the, which day is it? I'm just checking my calendar. The 12th of September, which is, what's today? Today's the 23rd, so 3 weeks from now, I think it is. Yeah, 3 weeks from now, Hollow Body comes out on Steam, and I'm going to drop this game to start streaming that because I want to jump straight in. It's unusual for me to do that, but I was on the Kickstarter for the game originally, so yes, very much looking forward to that. It's a PS2 inspired, or PS2 era inspired horror game. The likes of Silent Hill 2 and 3, Haunting Ground, those kind of games. Set in London, a neo-future London where everything's gone to shit. I played the demo, or the teaser demo, and yes, very much looking forward to that one. But yeah, I am rambling now, so yeah, let's get on to raiding Flintstride and seeing how they're doing with Parasite Eve. So yeah, the VODs for any of my streams will always be up next couple of days. So the first one for this is going to be on Sunday. I'll be back on probably Sunday evening, maybe Monday evening, depending on how I'm feeling. I do have the entire week off work next week, so I'm going to have time to play around with some other things. In my a bit more spare time to play some other stuff. But yeah, I should be on either Sunday or Monday, 7 p.m. GMT, and then I'll be back on next Friday, 7 p.m. GMT, as is my normal schedule. So yeah, I think that just finishes everything off there. So as I say, join me for the raid, and if not, I will wish you a good weekend. Oh, thank you to everyone who's been around and chatting as well. I keep forgetting to say that sort of thing. Need to get more into the habit of that. But yeah, thanks for everyone who's been here. Thanks to lurkers for being around and just watching, even if they're not interested in chatting. Everyone's appreciated here. And yeah, I wish you all a good weekend and a good week, and I shall hopefully see you again soon. Bye.